this is Denise. You determine your worth. You determine your worth. No one can put a price tag on you. Only you can. By what you determine your worth. And how is that determined? It's determined by your mindset. What you think about yourself determines your worth. Then you write down your standards. If you know your standards by heart, good. If you don't, you write them down and you post them in various places in your home. Definitely on the bathroom mirror. Maybe on every mirror in every room, if you have that. Maybe you write them down, your standards down, and put them in a place where you normally sit to watch the TV, the internet, on your laptop, anywhere, as a reminder that you determine your worth. You determine it by how you allow people to treat you, how you back away from friends who are saying things that on the surface to appear to be a compliment, but when they say it in your body, it feels like a criticism or a criticism, or I just call it a ping. Like when people say something to me that doesn't land right, I consider it a ping because I feel it in my stomach. It's like a ping in my stomach. And I'm like, was that a compliment or was that a backhanded compliment? So if you have to wonder what it is, then it's probably a backhanded compliment. And then you wonder, it's like, is this really my friend? Does she really want me to win? Or does he really want me to win? And since this is a women's channel, I'm just talking about female friendships. Because men usually don't care about that kind of stuff. Your male friends, they usually don't care about that stuff. So, giving backhand comments. So you determine your worth. You decide how you want to be treated, what your standards are, and if you have to write them down, do so. If you have to write them down and post them in various places in your home or in your apartment, do so, like a list on the refrigerator. So every time you look at a particular place in your home, it's a reminder of your standards. So what do I mean by standards? That when you meet a man, you wait for him to contact you. Once you exchange information, you wait for him to contact you. That you are going to smile and do the 5-second flirt technique with him. That means looking at him in the eyes and smiling. That's all you do. You don't say hello. You don't say anything. If he comes over, then and you chit chat and he asks for your number, you give it to him, and then you wait for him to call you. If it takes him a month to call you, it's okay because you're living your life. And you wait for him to ask you out on a date. I let the men plan a date. Most of the time, like 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they will ask me where I want to go. And then I'll give them 3 choices. And then they select. And whichever one that they select, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. And we'll go there. Because the thing is to give the man an opportunity to talk with you, find out where you're coming from, you find out where he's coming from, and go on 3 to 4 dates. I've said this before in a couple of videos back. I will link it in the description. Give him an opportunity to share himself with you on 3 or 4 dates. And in between, he's calling and you're both talking to each other. And see where it goes. A lot of times, young women and mature women, I don't say we because I don't do this. I used to, but I don't do it anymore. You don't give the guy a chance. Because he doesn't look a certain way, because he don't look a certain way, and he's not tall enough, or he's stocky or overweight, or he's short, or he's too dark, or he has an accent, or whatever. And you don't even know, he might consider you to be his ideal woman. And you won't know because you don't give him a chance. And at this mature age, I mean, can we really afford to do that if we want partnership? To just like be dismissing people over superficiality, the way he looks. Because we don't like it when we're dismissed because we're 20 pounds overweight, or some of us, 50 or 100 pounds overweight. Do we really like it when we're dismissed because of how we look on the outside? And we're all judging each other by what we look like. I judge men by what they look like, but what I do also know to do is to give them a chance, because I want to be married and I want to be partnered. And I'm not desperate for any of it, because I'm living my life every day. And if I happen to run across someone who fits into it and is what I'm looking for, or I'm attracted to him and he's attracted to me, then I'm willing to give it 3 to 4 dates. And I encourage you to do the same. But you determine your worth by writing down your standards. And sometimes men just don't know, like, this is a very, small one, like opening the car door I wouldn't say a car door, because in the beginning, I meet my date at the location. Opening a door, not a car door, but the restaurant door, or to enter. A lot of men don't even know to do that. And it doesn't even matter their age. But, you kind of expect it for the young men today, but men our age, they should know to open the door for you. But some of them don't, because they date younger women who are quick to reach for the door handle, and open the door and then hold it open for him, because she's in front of him. She arrives at the door first, so she pulls it open and then holds it for him, and he might, grab it when she opens it. But they don't even know to stand at the door in such a way away from the handle so that he can reach in and pull the door open. So if you're going on one date with a man who does that, then you know to stand to the side and let him open the door for you. And you do that a couple of times and he'll get the message without you having to say a word. Just stand to the side and he'll reach for the door. And the same thing, exiting the restaurant. You walk to the door and you stand in such a way so that he has access to the handle and he can push the door open for you. This is funny though. I have been with shorter men who are lighter in weight. And so the door might be a little bit challenging for them to push open because their arm reach isn't long enough to do it without like coming up on, the back of me. So that has been interesting, but I still wait for them to open that door. I don't care how short they are or how, what their weight is. I wait for them to open the door for me, and I wait for them to push the door open when we exit the restaurant. And he'll get the message. And, you know what your standards are and what you're looking for at a bare minimum. At this channel, we talk about men having what you have or your lifestyle or higher, but at a bare minimum, he is where you are. There's nothing wrong with that. I won't let anyone tell me or come to this channel talking about that's unrealistic. We've all worked our whole lives and we just want someone who can meet us where we are. And we should not be settling for less than that. So you determine your standards. And if you want to settle with someone less than that, that's on you. And that's okay. You're living your life for you, and I'm living my life for me, and we all are living our lives for ourselves. But yeah, you determine your worth. You determine your worth. So you decide what that is. In 2025, we're going to write that down, post it everywhere in our home, and we're going to start dressing the way we want to be treated. I have a video on that, and I'll link it in the description. So you decide your worth. Nobody does it for you except for you. Don't listen to anyone else. You know, the red pill community is always bashing mature women and telling us this and that and the other. Don't listen to them, because they're not interested in dating us anyway. They're not interested. And it's all good, because we're not interested in dating them. So yes, that is that. You decide your worth. No one else does. And don't forget, the Valentine's Coffee Social is on Saturday, February 15th, and I will put that in the description. See you in the next video. Bye.